Oh my gosh, there's a dog. I don't own a dog. A dog just ran out of the woods into my backyard. Cool. It's like a thick chihuahua. Oh my gosh, there he is. Who are you? What are you doing? Where are you going? That is the thickest chihuahua I've ever seen. I don't know anything about dogs. It's probably not a chihuahua. That was the most exciting thing to happen to me this year. There's no audio, so I don't need the aux cord plugged in. Wow. And I'm probably not charging you to be real. Let's just go. And then... Thank you. Thanks for that. Oh my gosh. I need to text my mother and tell her that I'm on my way. I'll do it later. Oh my gosh, the best part about doing this is that I won't be able to use my music to drown out all the noises my car makes. I love 2018. So here's the thing. I'm on my way home to go to hang out with just like a gaggle of lesbians. To go to like a spa. Which probably doesn't make sense. So how do I explain it? My friend's getting married, and for the bachelorette party during the day, they are going to a spa where you like, actually I don't know, it might be actually a cave full of rocks. There's rocks, and they're supposed to like get rid of the toxins in your body. And a fun fact about me is that I'm dying. There's like, it's really dark, so like we won't get into that. But my friend texted me and she was like, hey, us and like a gaggle of gays are gonna go to a spa. You wanna come? It might help. And I was like, thanks for thinking of me, dude. So that's where I'm headed. But I live 3 hours away. So it's an adventure. And it's raining. I'm also going to McDonald's because all day, for 2 days now, I've been thinking of, I have the McDonald's app. If you don't have the McDonald's app, go get it. Shout out to McDonald's. I have apps for all of the restaurants I eat at frequently because I don't cook. I'm going to McDonald's because you can buy 4 chicken tenders and get 4 free, and that's 8 chicken tenders. I was going to go to Taco Bell, however, I realized that Taco Bell does not agree with my body in more ways than one, so I won't be doing that. Oh, why am I making this video? Good question. I'm dying and speeding. And because I'm dying, I was like, hey, let's make YouTube videos about it so that when I'm dead, people will like have something to remember me by. Or that when I get really, really bad and I'm like can't speak anymore, I'll be able to like, well, I won't be able to because I'll be dead. But the other people who are still like living their best lives, thriving and such, will be able to like look back on it and be like, oh, there's Zach back when he was still living and not paralyzed. Super fun. This video probably won't go anywhere because I want my first video to be me being like, I'm dying. Because I think that will get like a bunch of views, right? And I'm gonna try to like milk my death, you know, for the good of humanity. I'm also still speeding. Did I explain why So I'm making this video to learn how to edit so that when I get my diagnosis, oh, I'm supposed to call my doctor. I bought gas. You need to calm your titulonessa. Why is he wearing shorts and sandals? Is he a homosexual? Who's to know? Who's to say? Not I. Said the Zach. Gosh, talking and driving is hard work. Being a YouTuber, it's really hard. You know. Well, video editing. I don't have time to learn that, especially since I'm dying. So I figured before I get my diagnosis, because I don't have it yet, I might not actually be dying, but there's like a really good chance. I've had so many tests done. When I get my diagnosis, I won't have to take the time afterward to learn how to video edit because I imagine I'm not going to be in the headspace to want to learn how to do anything I'm just gonna want to like do things that I already know how to do, because I've been thinking about it and I won't have the lifespan available to learn new things, which is sad. So I'll learn them now before I get diagnosed, even though I'm still in the process of dying. That way, if I get my diagnosis and it's what I think it is, I'll be able to immediately post, as opposed to waiting and posting after I learn how to video edit. Or I could just pay someone to edit my videos, or I could just not edit. Trisha doesn't. I don't want to hit these barrels, you know? I've had bad experiences with barrels. Trisha Paytas doesn't edit her videos, and she's the queen of YouTube. And also kind of a mess sometimes. But me too. So, I'll just be Trisha Paytas. No, I won't. I'll edit my videos. No, I won't. I'll cut things out. That's probably the extent I'll do. I'm getting chicken fingers. 8 of them, for the price of 4. I was gonna get Taco Bell. But now I'm not. Technically, I stopped before you. So I'm going before you. You know what they say in the Bible. Thou who hast first. Everything in Muncie is under construction as though we have money, but we don't. Treat yourself like royalty. Double quarter pound king. That's a porno if I've ever heard of one. Don't hit pedestrians. Don't get distracted. I developed this. Excuse you, my goodness. You think you drive a truck and can run into me? Not today. I had a truck, I totaled it. It's a fun conversation starter. Why are you in the rain? I don't remember what I was gonna say. But I need to do things that involve using my window, which means can't film this. Bye. I just got so many ranches. So much. I tried to make a joke about like Texas and ranch and like cows and things, but I'm not funny. Okay. I'm going to organite my sauces so that when I start driving 80 miles an hour, technically the speed limit's 70. When I start driving 70 miles an hour, that was gross. Oh, that's gross ranch too. I wanted ketchup. Let me just regale you with what just happened. So, gosh, everything is just so wrong. There I was, being fat. And is that wrong to say? You would think that as an American, I had been through a drive-thru before. But it's becoming increasingly obvious that I don't know what I'm doing. Which has just been the theme of the past 4 years of my life. 5. We'll make it 8. Why not? Okay. Camera's going, my car is on, my lights are on. Let's do this. Vlogging. Used to, I would apologize for eating in front of people, because that's gross. But now, it's like a trend. You can do like mukbangs, and those get lots of views. Bringing us back to Trisha Paytas. What else was I saying? The debacle that just happened with my drive-thru. I feel like you're at like a slightly unflattering angle, but I'm just gonna have to understand that all my angles are unflattering, and this lighting's gonna be terrible, and the audio will probably also be indistinguishable. Anyway, as I said, I started this vlog because I wanted these freaking chicken tenders, right? Been thinking about them for the past 2 days because I have the app and I'm fat. I just really like food. And in the past 4 days I've had French fries probably like all 4 days. Which is really cute because since I'm dying I can't like exercise, I physically can't. But I'm still losing weight, which is problematic. But I think it's just my muscles disintegrating. Which is fine. I go to the drive-thru. I'm all excited. I'm like, what do I want with the chicken tenders? Because 8 chicken tenders, like in my head, that's not enough. I haven't eaten all day. And it's 4. So I order the chicken tenders and then I order like a small fry. And I'm like, how can I be Emma Chamberlain? So I get an iced coffee. I think she gets an iced latte. But I don't drink coffee because it makes me jittery and makes me shake. But I've really been craving one. I didn't want to pay for one from Starbucks because regardless, it's just going to taste gross and burnt no matter where I go. So I got an iced coffee. And then I was like, okay, that's everything. These taste really like wet. They taste like dirty water. So I ordered my things and he's like, is that all you want? And I was like, yeah. 4 chicken tenders, fries, and an iced coffee. That sounds good to me. And he says, all right, your total is. And as soon as he said that, I was like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted 8 chicken tenders for the price of 4. There was a line, so I just pulled forward. How dumb am I? Half the entire reason I left the house today was to go get 8 chicken tenders for the price of 4. And I ordered 4 chicken tenders for the price of 4. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh, get on the road. So I sit in line and I'm like, what do I do? I could just like bite the bullet, take the 4 chicken tenders and see what's up. And then I thought to myself, Zach, talk to him. See what's up. Communication is key to a proper relationship. So I like unbutton my shirt a little bit, shut my bosoms, and I start flirting with the guy at the window, with my real deep, sultry voice. I'm like, hey, I just ordered 4 chicken tenders. And I meant, you're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying because my freaking windshield wipers are screaming. It's not my fault. Stop. Calm down. It's wet. You should be lubricated and making, oh, there's a cop. You should be making like swish noises. So I'm flirting with the guy. Not really. So I'm like, hey, I ordered 4 chicken tenders, but I meant to order 8 for the price of 4. Can you add on another? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then he tried to flirt back with me. I wasn't having it. He was like, oh my gosh, I hope it stops raining soon. And I was like, I don't have time for your weather questions or concerns. Send me a tweet. DM me. We can discuss it then. I am busy. But I don't have Twitter. So that probably wouldn't have worked. In the end, I got my 8 chicken tenders. And they don't taste good. And I got all ranch. I'm not a ranch kind of queen. Like, oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm sorry. That's right. I love pulling in front of cars that can go so much faster than me. Now you get to hear my car poorly accelerate. Love that. And there's a semi behind me. Yes. Some people get really nervous driving behind semis or around semis or next to semis or through semis. I'm not really that concerned. And I shouldn't say that out loud. All ranches, no ketchup. I was raised on ketchup. I have a major addiction to sugar, YouTube, and food. I knew there were 3. That's how I cope with depression. So I got all ranches. I don't know how their honey mustard is. I think I've had it before and it's not amazing. There's very few places that have like satisfactory honey mustard in my opinion. One of them being Chick-fil-A and potentially another one being KFC. I like a very sweet honey mustard because I'm addicted to sugar. So I ended up having to pull over to like one of their like reserve spots for VIP custom, I don't know, for when they come and bring you the bag. And I don't know if you've noticed, but it's like raining. There's liquid actually falling from the sky. And I felt really bad because I was like, because I screwed up. Because oh my gosh. Are you exploding too? These semis are exploding. That one was pulled over by a cop. That one is making all sorts of noises that are unnatural and not of God. As a Christian woman, I am offended by that semi. I should have got his license plate. So it's raining. I'm pulled over. And I'm waiting for this guy to come, and at the same time I'm talking to myself because I'm like trying to be a vlogger. So in my head I'm like, if I continue to just like talk to myself out loud, it will become more natural for me. So I'm like talking to myself about chicken tenders and ranch and how dumb I am, as I'm doing now. My car is illegally tinted, the windows that is, so you can't actually see into my car. And I was thinking to myself, how dangerous this must feel to this poor man or woman or human who, first off, has to deliver me food on foot in the rain because I screwed up and ordered the wrong thing, and now has to go up to a car with a human in it who he hasn't seen before because he didn't take my order. And he has to hand me food assuming I won't yell at him, and also assuming I'm a human at all, because like my windows are so tinted you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know if there was anyone in this car, to be quite honest. The amount of noise that this car makes. Like the wind noise and the road noise is going to be so annoying to the unsatisfactory mic that I have on my phone. That's okay. So he hands me my food, and I'm expecting, like, please let there be ketchups in there, because I didn't order any ketchup, and you must know that I like ketchup, right? Like, you can see it. And he has these cards with him, and I'm like, moderately triggered. It brings me back to when I was, like, on the bus in elementary school, and everyone was, like, just throwing around their Pokemon cards, you know? I'll give you a Charizard for the last move. That was really dumb. I know Pokemon. Try me. But instead of Pokemon cards, they're McDonald's cards, which makes sense. I didn't realize McDonald's was in the trading card industry, though. But honestly, what has McDonald's not conquered at this point? He hands me my food. He must not have known that this was all my fault, that I ordered it correctly. Because he hands me these coupon cards for a free cheeseburger. Delicious. A free something else. Amazing. And then a free dessert. And he said it all out loud, and I was like, oh, he's going to make me choose one. So in my head, I'm like, I need to pick this really quick so this poor guy doesn't have to stand out in the rain any longer, helping my homosexual self, who can't be bothered to order correctly. Instead, he hands me all three. I was amazed. MVP. But, like, think about my day. I woke up kind of late. Felt terrible. My body isn't working. Didn't get enough sleep last night, even though I really tried. Had to go into work. I'm dying. Go into work, have fake conversations with people all day. I work in a library, so by fake conversations, I mean I've talked to one person, which is my boss, and she like has weird small talk with me, but doesn't want to get too intimate into my life, and I don't want to get into hers. Like a normal workplace relationship as far as I'm concerned. The last place I worked was Subway, and I wouldn't consider that a normal workplace relationship that I had with the people I worked with. There's a couple of stories, but I don't know what's appropriate for YouTube. So we'll wait to tell those. He's driving so spaciously. But the exciting thing is, I came into freaking McDonald's expecting to get the deal of a lifetime because I was getting 8 chicken tenders for the price of 4. And I end up leaving with my free chicken tenders, a free cheeseburger, a free dessert, and a free other thing that I can't remember. Anyway, it's been a very exciting day. I'm vlogging, I'm living my best life, I'm flourishing, really. My ankles are working right now, which is so exciting. The only problem I'm having is that my body really wants to drool, and I am holding the waters back. My lips are becoming a dam, and they're not going to let you out. I feel like there's a chance these were seasoned with, like, whatever was left in the dustpan. Like, after they sweep the floor, and it's been real dry. And you can't necessarily dump it into the trash can because it's just not that kind of substance. So you just leave it in the dustpan. And McDonald's, being the queens that they were, like, how do we profit off of that, you know? We don't want to waste anything.